Neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
You just won't let go of this, will you, Doug? No matter how many times I try and explain to you how I feel, you simply will not listen.
I listen. Being a mother's a career too.
Yes, it is. And it's been my career for the last 20 years. And enough is enough.
But it'd be so much easier this time.
Easier? Easier for who? At our age, how can it be easier?
Because we've had so much practice. I could change nappies with my eyes closed.
Doug, I don't know what to say to you. I have tried every way I can to try and make you understand how I feel, but you simply will not listen.
It's been a robbery.
What? Who's been robbed?
I have. Some mongrel broken in the garage. All my boards, tools, everything. They're all gone.
You're kidding.
Oh, do I look like I'm kidding? I'm wiped out, Dad, totally. Business is dumped before it ever got started.
Christina.
She's not home.
Damn it, where the hell is she?
I don't know. The telepathy's not working. Hi, I saw you come home. You don't have one of those big black felt pens that I could buy.
Melanie, have you seen Chrissy anywhere?
Yeah, she was left a little while ago. Oh, it doesn't have to be black. Blue would be fine.
All right. How long ago?
A little while ago, Paul. I don't know. Why? What's wrong?
Oh, everything. Oh, damn it. Where the hell could she have gone?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, right. The telepathy switched off. Great help you are.
What is wrong?
Oh, everything. Look, Mel, look, search the house. You're welcome to every pen you can find. Right now, I've got other things on my mind.
Here you go, Mel.
Maybe she went to play
That's
neighbour
right.
class.
She said she was going to your mum and dad's place.
Saturday. She wouldn't have gone there.
Oh.
Maybe she went shopping. Yeah, what?
Listen to Mel.
Why? What's up?
Because she just told you where Chrissy is.
Where?
At Mum and Dad's. She won't be there yet.
Yeah, but as long as I leave a message and she gets in touch before she sees Rosemary.
Rosemary was with her. They left at the same time.
Hang on, it's a half-hour drive there. So if I leave it for about 15 minutes, yeah, what?
Would you listen to Melanie?
Oh, what now?
I thought it was strange that they were going to go to the bank on a Saturday, but she said something about using a night safe.
What, Chrissy?
No, Rosemary.
Oh, my God, no. That means she's got the cheque. Oh, hang on. It's the weekend. Now, nothing can happen while it's the weekend, so I'll just put a stop to it first thing on Monday morning. That's fine. It's all right. Everything's all right. Everything's just fine.
Passport and airline tickets?
Yep. Top drawer bedside table.
Traveller's checks.
I thought it best if we kept them separate. I put them in the cover of one of them books up there.
What on earth for?
Well, Mel, it's a lot of money to be leaving around when not here. Just be careful.
Well, which book?
On the shelf up there.
Joe, you better have a look and make sure.
Oh, if it makes you happy, Mel, but it's there. None of these seem to be the book I put it in off.
Well, you better find the one you put it in. Joe, that's all our money for the trip. If we've lost that, we don't go anywhere.
I haven't lost anything. It's here. Oh.
I'm off now, love. There's a list here of some of the chores that need doing in case you get any spare time.
When am I going to find spare time between trying to cook dinner and wait for the police to arrive?
All part of being a family man, Doug. Bye.
Bye. I got my designs. I mean, those are priceless. Works of genius. They could sell them for a fortune.
All right, calm down. Get everything straight in your mind for when the police get here.
If they get here, where are they?
Settle down now. Do you have any idea who it could have been?
Sure. Could have been anyone. Whoever it was, I reckon they did it during last night. Everything was fine when I was in there yesterday. And they couldn't have got in today in broad daylight without someone seeing them. Hey, I still don't see why your insurance won't cover this.
Because I've only got household and you were operating a business. Unless you consider it a hobby.
Yeah, that's what it was, a hobby. So they'll cover it.
Maybe. If the lock was forced and there's no obvious signs of carelessness on our part.
Oh, well, it wasn't exactly.
Wasn't what?
Forced. I kind of left it unlocked.
Oh, terrific.
Well, this is Ramsay Street, Dad. We're not supposed to have crims round here.
Well, obviously the Crims don't know that.
Suppose we could tell the insurance people it was forced.
No way. We're not going to risk the whole policy by lying about it.
Get the bucks to pay back everyone what I owe them.
Just think of one thing at a time. Just get everything clear in your head for the police, huh?
Yeah. Oh, hey, I've got this. Could be a clue.
What is it?
I found on the garage floor. Never seen it before. Hey, maybe one of the crims dropped it.
Probably one of your mates. They're in and out here all the time.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Might as well face it. The cops are never going to find the guys that did this. Just going to have to cop it sweet.
Well, somebody's going to have to cop it. Why do I get the feeling it'll end up being me?
Oh, I'll get it, Mum.
Oh, Rosemary, we've been waiting for you to get back. Had a nice time at the bank, did you?
What sort of a question's that?
Depositing my cheque into your account?
Paul, is something bothering you?
No, why should anything bother me? I love being ripped off, especially by members of my own family. Well, I want you to know that I'm going to put a stop to that cheque first thing Monday morning.
Paul, what is this?
Why don't you tell me, Rosemary? Why don't you tell me the real story behind the financial position of your company?
What real story? Paul, who have you been talking to?
Oh, just certain executives that you sacked because their work wasn't up to standard. Well, they claim that you couldn't afford to keep them on.
Of course they do. Would you admit it if you'd been sacked for incompetence?
Oh, so you're telling me that there is no cash flow problem, eh?
No, I'm not. Things did run down a little while I was concentrating on something else, but we've been through the worst of it. I've got new clients and things are looking up.
But you just didn't think it was worth mentioning something like that, eh?
Well, it's not something I'd advertise. I told you what you need to know. The company's sound and you're going to get a healthy return.
Well, what about Parkside Pacific? You told me they were interested and that was an outright lie.
No, Paul, you weren't listening. I said I hoped to interest Parkside. And if they had known about it, they would have been interested. It's just that I didn't follow up when you seemed so interested yourself.
How can I possibly trust you after all of this?
Well, Paul, that has to be up to you now, doesn't it? Caroline, you seem very quiet. I mean, is this what you think too? That I'm trying to trick Paul?
To be honest, I don't know what to believe.
What is going on here?
Why don't you ask your daughter, Gran? I don't think you can safely believe a lot of what she says.
It's my fault. If I hadn't mentioned your expansion plans to Paul, he wouldn't have become involved in the first place.
Oh, Mum, you didn't hold any guns to his head, and I certainly didn't. He saw a good thing, and he practically begged to be let in on it.
No, but if he feels that he wasn't fully informed...
Look, Mum, I told him everything that he asked for. He's the one who said that he was more interested in people than in balance sheets.
Darling, I think you should have mentioned to him that you were having liquidity problems.
Oh, so everyone would think I was after charity. No, Mum, that's not my style. Besides, I am not having problems. I had problems, past history. Anybody who knows me knows that I'd never let any business of mine get into serious trouble.
I realise that, darling. But you know what Paul's like when he gets it into his head that someone's trying to outsmart him? I thought it might be better. Well, I was thinking I have some investments and some money saved.
Oh, no, darling, no way.
No. You listen to me, Rosemary. If Paul is serious about backing out, then why shouldn't I step in? It's a way of keeping it in the family.
Oh, keeping it in the family is not a priority. Look, as far as I'm concerned, this particular relationship with Paul is strictly business, and that's the way I want it.
But, darling, if this deal falls through,
Mum,
it'll
it
be
won't.
terrible.
It won't. If Paul doesn't trust me, there are plenty of colleagues out there who will. Look, this deal goes through with or without Paul, Mum. It's as simple as that.
Joe, why didn't you wake me up? It's 8:15. You still looking for those checks?
Yeah, I've got to be here somewhere.
You didn't even sleep, did you?
I had a couple of hours, I'm fine. No, I've got to find him, haven't I? We fly off to London in 2 days.
Well, they can't have just disappeared, Joe. I'll ask Toby if he's seen them.
I have. He hasn't. I know I put him somewhere safe, Mel. Thing is, I've just got to remember where.
bouncer.
Eh?
Remember the time he started collecting everybody's newspapers up and stashing them in his kennel? Well, maybe he's found the checks and he's stashing
I
them
already
in-
have, Mel. It's no luck. No, I remember I put them in a book. Now, I've looked through every book in the house twice. There's nothing.
Well, let's just think about this. What sort of a book was it? Was it like a murder mystery or was it like an encyclopedia?
No. It was an old book with, like, maps in it. You know, like an atlas. But I've looked in the atlas and there's nothing in there.
It couldn't have been the old street directory, could it?
Yeah, the old street directory. Oh, Mel, the old street directory, yes. Now, where's the old street directory?
It's all right, I know. Don't panic. I threw it out.
You threw out the old street
No, I said
directory?
it's okay. Don't panic. It was only yesterday. It'll still be in the bin out the back.
No, the bin bag was full yesterday and I took it to the tip. I've got to find it as soon as I can, Mel.
Don't wait. You don't have to do that.
No, I do. I have to go out there, Mel. There's scavengers over those tips all the time. I have to get out there as soon as I can to get that street directory.
Joe, wait!
Tell me I'm dreaming.
Still reckon this could be an important clue. You ask me, the cops just aren't interested.
Well, they took a note of it. Petty theft like that must be well down on their list.
Petty? It's everything out in the world, Dad.
Well, look at the list you gave to the police. The only thing worth a bit were all those tools of yours. I didn't know you had that many.
I don't. I borrowed some of yours.
My good tools?
I don't know, I suppose. They're just tools.
Just tools? I make my living with them, Brad.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, well, I think my work's a little more vital to our survival at the moment. Oh, I don't believe this, kids.
Okay, I'm sorry. What more can I say? I'd pay you back if it wasn't broke. Well, that reminds me. Better start ringing around all the customers and see if they'll wait until I can get enough cash to start over.
You want to start over?
Yeah, sure, it was looking good.
Well, well, in that case, I'll lend you some money.
No, you can't afford it.
Yeah, sure. I can lend you something to get started
No,
again.
Dad. I want to do it by myself.
Morning.
Morning, Mum.
Oh, am I looking forward to a nice hot bath?
Hi, Mum. I'll bring you in a cuppa. I'm going to win that race prize money. Eventually, I'll pay you back for your tools.
Good on you, mate. I'm proud of your attitude.
Well, personally, I'd like to see this stay in the family. I have offered to invest money myself, but Rosemary doesn't want me involved. So, darling, if you were to go ahead with this investment and I underwrote it, then that would clear you of all risk. Rosemary need never know.
You've got that much confidence in her, eh?
Of course I have.
Yeah, I suppose if she pulls it together, the return will be good.
Plus, you get what you promised. A foot in the North American door.
Yeah, it's not the biggest gamble I've ever taken. And she is family, I suppose. Least I can do is help her out when she needs it, eh?
So you will stay in the deal.
Yes, Gran, I will stay in the deal, and you don't have to worry about underwriting it, because I can handle it.
Oh, that's wonderful. So I suggest you all come over for dinner tonight, and we'll put an end to this silly argument once and for all.
Okay. Oh, can we make it an early one, though, because Chrissy gets tired?
Yes, of course. I'll tell Rosemary the good news.
Okay, see ya.
You've made the right decision, Paul.
Just hope that Rosemary appreciates what I'm doing, that's all.
Yeah, that's right, bouncer. That's the wrong colour, mate. That has to be black. See, bouncer! Bouncer! Black! See, black! What is it, bouncer? What you got, mate? What is it? What is it? Oh, bouncer, what's the point? What? Yeah, what is it, bouncer? Sure, in the black bag. Why not have a look? Bounce! This is it! This is it! Yes! Look! Yes! Yahoo! Hallelujah! Got it, bouncer!
Oh, what? Poor John.
Mel, I have been digging through hundreds and thousands and millions of garbage bags. I fear for the planet, you know.
I was trying to tell you before you left, you don't have to go to all that trouble. Once we knew for sure that the cheques were lost, all we had to do is call the company hotline.
The what line?
You just ring them up, you tell them that you've lost your cheques, and they go and cancel them for you. And then they issue you with new ones.
Cancel them?
Yeah, it's all taken care of. And if anybody else does try to use those cheques, they're going to look pretty stupid. They're just worthless pieces of paper now. Isn't that good news?
That's fabulous, darling.
It will take your time, darling. There's no hurry. Yes, I'm running a bit behind, too. See you when you get here. Right. Paul's running a little late. Well, Christina is feeling off colour, so he's giving her a meal in bed.
Oh, lucky Christina. Where do we queue to find a husband like that?
Yes, he has his moments. Rare. Very rare.
True.
Well, I need to pop down to the shops for a second.
Mum, do you want me to go for you?
No, thank you, darling. You two girls stay and entertain each other.
Well, that gives me a chance to thank you.
What for?
Well, I know that you helped persuade Paul to stick with our deal, and I appreciate that.
Well, Rosemary, I think it's a good deal.
It is. And when Paul eventually realizes just how good, he'll thank you too.
I hope so. Of course, there's an element of risk, but then whoever got anywhere worthwhile without taking a few risks?
Exactly. Yet you'd be surprised how many business people don't have that long-term vision.
Oh, look, I come up against more than my fair share of them on a day-to-day basis.
Have you ever worked overseas?
Not so far.
Would you like to?
Yes, I plan to someday.
Look, I badly need a right hand that I can trust, and the more I see of you, the more I think you just could be it. Are you interested?
Rosemary, I don't know.
Look, I can put together an irresistible salary package, but you'd have to start right away. So, are you in?
There you go. Thanks, Dad. I'll pay you back, honest.
Just take your time and make sure you stick with it now, right?
I will. I'm going to get more cash, too. There's the cross-country race. I was only in it for fun before. I'm going after that prize money for real this time. Hey, Mum, can I borrow the VW to drop these cheques around to my customers?
You have to put some petrol in it. It's on empty.
That's cool. I'll take Dad's ute instead. See ya.
What a day. All this is enough to make a person have second thoughts.
Oh, really? I was starting to think you might be right. I was on the maternity ward last night. All those mothers and their babies. Oh, I got a bit clucky. I don't know. Maybe it's not such a bad idea to have another one.
Oh? Really? Well, that's, really?
I expected a bit more enthusiasm.
Well, I've been doing a bit of thinking, too. And I guess, in one way, you're right. I mean, to think in another 18 years, we'd still be going through these teenage hassles. When you come down to it, I don't think it's fair to ask you to do that.
Yeah, but if it's something you really want...
Well, sure it is. But, I can't be that selfish. You've got your career. You've done a lot to raise the kids, too. You deserve having your own life now.
Doug, do you mean that?
Of course I do.
Oh, I love you. I know what it must mean to you to give it up.
It's a pity Christina can't be here. But I'm so glad you two have resolved your differences.
Yes, so am I. But I'm not sure Paul's entirely convinced he's done the right thing.
No, I am. Well, let's face it, if anybody can pull off this deal, you can.
And I'll have a top team helping me. I'm hoping one of them in particular will have your interests at heart.
Oh, how do you mean?
Paul, Rosemary's offered me a job.
A job? What, in the States?
Well, I mean, it's logical, Paul. Caroline's not using anywhere near her full potential at Lassiter's.
My God, you are amazing. Here am I putting in a fortune to bail you and your company out. And you go behind my back poaching my staff.
Oh, dear, this is the 20th century. Caroline can work for whomever she chooses.
Yes, that's right, and she's very happy working for me.
That's not the impression that I get.
What's the point of arguing? It's entirely Caroline's decision.
That's right, Gran. And I, for one, am very, very fascinated to see what her decision is going to be.